What if spirits could move your pendulum? You ask a question, the pendulum begins to swing. Barely noticeable at first, then more and more clearly. An invisible force seems to guide it. But who or what is really behind it? Is it your own subconscious? Or is it an external power speaking to you through the pendulum? A dark room, a candle flickers, silence. Your pendulum moves on its own across the pendulum board, letter by letter, forming words. The tension rises. Are you here? The question echoes in the darkness. The pendulum responds, yes. A chill runs down your spine. Is it truly a higher power or just an illusion? The mystery of pendulum dowsing. What's really behind the pendulum's movements? To put you out of your misery, it is influences from the astral plane which manifest as subtle impulses in your physical body through the etheric plane. And it's precisely these impulses that set the pendulum in motion. But is it really possible to communicate through the pendulum with higher or other external forces? In this video, we help you distinguish between illusion and truth, so that you can gain real spiritual insights instead of getting lost in self-deception. The pendulum. The pendulum has been used for centuries to find answers to people's most burning questions, whether for spiritual insights, health diagnostics, or searching for lost objects. But what's really behind it? Science refers to the so-called ideomotor phenomenon, unconscious muscle movements that steer the pendulum without us even noticing. Both our subconscious, which in occult teachings is connected to the astral plane, and our conscious thoughts, also influencing that plane, play a role. Through the finest, barely perceptible impulses in the body, the pendulum is directed and begins to swing in a specific direction. You can easily test this at home. Just hold the pendulum in front of you and think about making it swing left and right. And that's exactly what the pendulum will do. The same works if you think of a back and forth motion. This principle also applies to your subconscious, except here it's your fears, desires, or ideas that influence the movements. The danger of pendulum use. If someone seriously tries to use the pendulum to contact ghosts, spirits, or other questionable astral entities, their expectations alone can trigger movement. We strongly advise against such practices and only explain the mechanisms behind them, because thoughts and intentions have real effects and can carry unpredictable risks, such as psychosis. If you want to learn more about topics like this, let us know in the comments. The subconscious is highly susceptible to suggestions. If you are convinced the pendulum will respond yes or no to a specific question, the subconscious can translate conviction into ideomotor movements. And the pendulum seems to move as by a ghostly hand. It's important to note that these movements are usually very subtle and may go unnoticed by you. Often it's believed that the pendulum is being moved by the deceased, spirits or energies, when in reality it's your own subconscious generating the motion. The perspective of Western mystery traditions and many spiritual paths, including our own, the contact with the deceased is considered unethical, as the dead deserve our respect. The souls of the departed are on a journey, ascending through different planes. Contacting them can disrupt the process or even prevent them from continuing on their distant path. This kind of interference may disturb the soul's peace and delay its process to higher spiritual realms, thus causing it unnecessary suffering. While it is theoretically possible to receive messages from higher planes and express them through pendulum work, the pendulum is neither the most suitable nor an especially effective medium for this purpose. To learn more, check out our video on prophecy. The risk of dependence. There is also a danger in giving too much power to the pendulum. Some people come to rely entirely on its answers, no longer making their own decisions, but instead leaving everything up to a piece of metal on a chain. But what happens when the pendulum is wrong? Fundamentally, the pendulum is a physical indicator of subtle astral influences working through our subconscious. And while it can be a valuable tool with a rightful place, decisions should always be made from a conscious, clear state of mind. As mentioned earlier, your subconscious often carries hidden fears, worries, and desires that operate without your awareness. Allowing them to steer your decisions would be unwise for any magician, and can lead to serious misdirection. Let us know in the comments what you think about pendulum dowsing. Have you had any experiences with it? Tell us about them.